This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. We're back with another tech review, and this time we're looking at Eufy HomeVac H11. So I know this is an unusual review for the old channel, but if you've watched any of my videos, you know I love a little bit of Anker. Always good quality products at good quality prices. And let's face it, who doesn't like themselves a good old hand vac to clear up the mess instead of pulling out the massive one and dragging it with the cables and all that stuff? No. This is definitely the future. So I saw a Hot UK deals for a cheeky $29.99 and thought to myself, yeah, I'll give it a go. I looked at the reviews and unfortunately they're very mixed, so I thought I'm going to get it for you guys. I'm going to try it out for myself, give you my honest opinions and figure out, is it actually worth the money? Give yourself a can of Coke if you figured out that I definitely got this from Amazon. Yes, I did. So let's take a look at the outside of the box. We've got the HomeVac H11 there in black. Real nice. Light, compact design apparently. Now the suction of 5500 PA is an interesting one because it's super strong. Had a look online. Some vacuum cleaners quote it, some don't. The only comparison I could find is a robotic vacuum cleaner. Now robotic vacuum cleaners tend to have between 1000 and 2500 PA. This one is 5500, so it better be strong. Convenient USB charging, however I'm pretty sure it's USB-C. That's automatically a down from me. Red Dot winner, never heard of them. All sorts of rewards every day. Mess, it's ideal for. On the side we've got more information. On the back we got all these claims. Look how happy that guy is using that vacuum cleaner. That's definitely going to be me. Ideal for everyday mess, every nook and cranny and all the convenient charging. Although you don't get an actual plug with it, so you better have one of those for yourself. So we've got a micro USB. Oh, 2-in-1, a crevice tool. Check it out, crevice tool. And on the side we've got some ideas of how we can actually use this product. So that's enough talking about it. Let's crack it open and let's see what's inside. This is guaranteed to be an issue. You know what it's like opening these boxes and stuff falls all over the place. So immediately we pull the tab. There's no sellotape holding it closed, which is always a treat. And you're met with Eufy. Now you'll know Eufy if you've been on Amazon because they sell security cameras, smart lights and stuff like that. I know they're linked with Anker, which is why I'm giving it the time of day. Opening it up and we're greeted with a nice personalised letter. Here we go. Dear HomeVac owner. Boring. What we got on the back? We got some actual quotes from people. No way, as if people actually wrote some information and they shared it. No thanks. And next we've got what looks to be the thickest instructions in the world. Not reading that because reading's for prisoners. But we are left with the product itself. So let's open it up and see it in all its glory. I know you can see it, it's giving you a dirty look from across the room. We got this disgusting USB-A to micro USB cable. It's super short as well. How unbelievably inconvenient. They're totally assuming that you've got one at hand. So that's definitely not going to be used. Next is my personal highlight. Of course, it is the crevice 2-in-1 tool. So here we go. Let's open it up. Nice and sealed, tucked in there. Let's have a look. So yeah, there we go. Exactly as expected. It looks very much like a Dyson attachment if you've seen one before. I guess that clips in the end. You've got the extender there to get in those nooks. And there we go. We've got the adapter there. So we've got the bristles to get into those crannies. Nice addition. Nice little addition for the vacuum itself. Although, there we go. I thought it almost broke it then. So we're on to the main event. Let's see what that bad boy actually looks like. Dun. Here we go. It's definitely not as light as I was expecting. It's obviously got a bit of weight to it. So let's unsheath it here. And we've got this thing that's just on the end that looks like it's going to fall off. And we got, there it is, the vacuum cleaner itself. So first of all, let's deal with that. There we go. It's a cap, pulls on and off to keep the end all covered up. That's pretty good. I guess that's so it can stand up on its head. Let's have a look. Yeah, clearly what it is, which looks good to me. Power lights will be there, power's there. I'm not going to turn it on, you'll know why. We've got the charging dock there. We've got something at the end that doesn't seem to do anything. But yeah, it looks, pretty good. It's got a grip there, so it's not going to slide out your hands whilst you're getting into them nooks and crannies. Pretty good. And there, I don't know if you can see that inside there. We've got the filter. what we will do is dismantle it and have a good look at it. But you know what I'm like, if you've seen any of my videos, you know this is where I'm going to pause it, because I'm not turning that bad boy on without charging it. Inbuilt battery, I know it's lithium ion, it'll last forever and all that jibber jabber, but for me, charging up to full, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to leave the video here. For you, I'll be right back, but I'm going to use this for a little bit and I'm going to give you my opinions. Is it actually any good? And I'm back. Like I said, I'll be back. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why on earth have I set it up like this? Well, first thing I found with this bad boy is it doesn't sit nicely on its side, because it will constantly roll. Oh my goodness. It needs to be stuck face up like that, but that ain't going to work in this video, so we're going to have to prop it up like that so I can give you my opinions. Trust me, it's worth sticking around. First things first, I can honestly say that one of the things I was concerned about is, does this have enough suction? And yes, it does. It's got a great level of suction to suck up whatever you need. I cleaned the car with it. Now, the problem is here, the runtime. Now, this bad boy isn't going to last forever. I got about 15 minutes of solid use out of it, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a portable little device. It's not designed for full vac in your house and stuff like that. Like it said out the box, it's all about the nook and crannies. And what this does do well is gets into those nooks and crannies and gets rid of all the dirt. So in terms of my car, the cup holders, the gear stick and all the little bits like that have never looked so clean. So in that regard, if you want it for a car just to do that sort of thing, it's perfect. If you're expecting it to do the car mat as well, you think again. In terms of how this all fits together, it's super easy. You take the cap off the end and you've got your normal suction vac there. And what you can do then is you can plug in that to give a bit of an extension, but you can also use the bristles, which I did find really, really useful. Clip that again if you want a bit more of a direction thing. Oh, you can see the dust because you can see that I've actually used it. So I love that little attachment. Oh no, totally broken. Ah, no, there it is. There it is. I think it's absolutely great. Now, what I'm going to do now is, it wouldn't be a vacuum review if I didn't actually show you it vacuuming. So I'm going to do a cheeky cut and I'll be right back. Cheeky cut there, we're back. We got ourselves a biscuit that I crumpled up and half eaten. It's nice. And in case you're interested, it was an original Cornish Fairings biscuit. Beautiful. So, crumbled some up. Let's turn on the vac and show you how good it is. Attachment fitted. Let's turn it on. Click the button. Oosh. And here we go. Ooh. Nice. Fantastic job. I'm sure you can see more crumbs that I can't see, but done the job. Now, hopefully you can see the crumbs in the actual casing there. So I'm going to show you how do you get those out and how do you clean it. One of the things I also thought about is the Dyson we've got doesn't seem to have like a close catch at the end of the vacuum. So you can see this has like a rubberized thing. So when the vacuum goes on, see, it opens the little catch for stuff to go in. And when it's done, that catch closes. So how do we actually clean it? You twist and unturn. That's the end of the vacuum. And there we go. We've got the little bin. So it's not it's not the biggest compartment in the world, but it does its job. So to clean it, what we do is we twist that. Oh goodness. Do a bit of shaking. Oh no, more mess. And what it does is it catches the majority of the stuff in the actual end of the vacuum. Now the rest of it gets caught into the filter. Oh well, I'll just vac it, so I'll put that down. So this bit and the actual over bit of the filter are both cleanable. So twist it to open. This is going to make a crazy mess. Twist, open. There's the filter. You just wash it with some water, let it dry. You can see it's full of dust already. And then you can just wash this one as well. Again, you can give it a wipe clean, and it does a good job in regards to that. So it's super easy to clean. It's not got the biggest canister. Goodness me, look at the mess. Look at that mess. But don't worry, it's almost like we've got a vacuum cleaner to clean it up. So easy to use, easy to clean. You just dump that end in the bin, and if you had any brains, you'd have done this over the bin to not make the mess. So another cheeky cut, because I need to vac this up and clean it up. I'll be right back. And we're back for one more demo. I thought it's alright backing it off a smooth surface like a table. I thought you guys would want to see it on a carpet, so here it is on the carpet, just to show it's got enough suction. Ready? Let's go. Oh, I'm glad it actually did come up. I was a bit worried that this was gonna not work, but it was powerful enough. I did think it would work, but you've always got that second that when you start filming it, that it wouldn't work. And there we go. All done. Does a perfect job, as we can see right there. So overall, I think the suction is more than enough for what you need. I suppose that 5,000 is powerful enough. So, one other thought, and then I'm going to put a star rating on it. The other thing I know you guys will be super interested in is it gives about 15 minutes juice, right? And that's probably because it doesn't have a turbo mode because it's permanently on turbo. So the question you guys have probably got is how long does it take to charge? Now, from empty, you know, the lights decrease from 3 to 2 to 1, flashes 1 and then cuts out eventually. So from a cutout to full charge took about 3 hours, which isn't too bad. Now you could leave it plugged in so you never run out of juice. I know we did that with our main vacuum cleaner, the Dyson one. So it's something to consider. For me, I think, you know, you're not going to be using this in long blasts. So short, sharp blasts, you're going to be absolutely fine. Plug it in when you need it and you'll be okay. So with that in mind, let's get a star rating on it. All things considered, for a cheeky £30, and the fact this is lightweight, you can get it in your hand and get in those nook and crannies, and it just has found it super helpful. I'm going to give this a 5 stars out of 5 stars. I think this is an absolute must-buy for anybody in their home. If you're the sort of person that finds the odd crumbs or cobwebs or bits and bobs in the nooks and crannies that annoy you, this is absolutely perfect. It's lightweight, so you can get it where you need it. The little bristles get everywhere. I think it's absolutely superb. The only thing that I do have in my mind that makes me wonder about this is how long is that battery going to last? Is it going to stay at a constant 15 minutes for a long time, or is it going to start dying and therefore it gets worse and worse and worse and worse? Because 15 minutes isn't too long, but I suppose you're meant to be using it for short, sharp bursts, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, stuff like that to get up what you need. But I think it's highly recommended if you're looking for a cheap, handheld vacuum cleaner, just to do the odd bits and bobs around the house. You can't go wrong with this. With that in mind, if you enjoyed the video, think about pressing that subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. I've got about 330 subscribers in the Ichiban army, and I love each and every one of you. If you enjoy the content, think about subscribing, because I got more tech reviews coming up. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up as well. It means a lot. It means more people can see it and see, actually, is it worth the money? Yes, it is. It can save people money in the long run, so give it a cheeky thumbs up. If I didn't answer any of your questions, please post them in the comment section below. Any comments, questions, and things, pop them in there. I reply to each and every comment. I love engaging with the community. To think you're taking your time out to post something means the absolute world to me, and I thank you for it. So if you watch any of my other videos, you know what I'm going to say. Look after yourself, take care of the people around you, and most importantly, stay out of trouble.